Beef, a staple on dinner tables around the globe. From quick American burgers to perfectly seared steaks at upscale restaurants, it's a favorite. But behind every tender slice lies a vast industrial machine, where technology, hygiene, and speed are pushed to the limit. In this industrial race, two countries stand out: the United States and Australia, each with its own strategy, its own philosophy of processing beef. But between these two powerhouses, who does it better? Let's begin with scale. The US, the world's largest economy, is also the top producer and consumer of beef. Each year, tens of millions of cattle enter slaughterhouses, producing millions of tons of beef. US processing plants are like massive machines, running almost non-stop to feed both a huge domestic market and growing global demand. Meanwhile, Australia, with a population smaller than some US states' break time when in 1 second, is one of the world's biggest beef exporters. Though its output doesn't match the US, its strategy is different. Prioritize quality, cleanliness, and full traceability. Australian cattle are often grass-fed across vast pastures, free from growth hormones and antibiotics. And this has a direct impact on how they are slaughtered and processed. In the US, everything is maximally industrialized. From the moment a cow enters the kill pen to when it's packed and vacuum sealed as steaks, the entire process can take just 30 to 45 minutes. These processing lines are designed to handle thousands of cattle per day. Fast, powerful, and precise. Stunning is done using bolt guns to ensure a painless process, followed by blood draining, mechanical hide removal, splitting with industrial saws, and immediate chilling to preserve freshness. One standout feature of American beef processing is its high level of automation. Cameras, AI, and sensors are used to classify beef, assess marbling, and determine color grades. The meat is then sliced, packaged, and labeled, with minimal human contact. Plants like Tyson Foods or JBS USA can process up to 6,000 to 7,000 cattle per day, an astounding figure unmatched by most other countries. In contrast, Australia's facilities, while modern, retain more human involvement. Not because of a lack of technology, but by design. For example, hide removal often combines machines with skilled workers to minimize tearing, since hides hold significant economic value. Sanitation is extremely rigorous. Knives and tools are sterilized at 82 degrees Celsius after every use. At plants like Tays or JBS Australia, daily throughput might be just a few hundred to 1,000 cattle. But every animal is traceable, from farm to supermarket shelf. In terms of speed, the US is the clear winner. But when it comes to cleanliness and microbial control, Australia stands on a different level. Although the US is closely regulated by the USDA and conducts regular microbial testing, the sheer speed of operations can sometimes allow for cross-contamination. Studies show that 3 to 4% of beef carcasses may carry bacteria like E. coli or Salmonella, even after interventions such as lactic acid sprays or hot water rinses. Australia, on the other hand, maintains contamination rates typically below 1%. Their facilities conduct microbial tests not just after each shift, but sometimes hourly. This allows them to detect and isolate problems with incredible speed. As a result, Australian beef often secures the highest certifications required to access demanding markets like the EU, Japan, and the Middle East. Beyond technology and hygiene, the difference is also reflected in the meat's quality. Cattle are often grain-fed, especially with corn. In their final months, which increases intramuscular fat marbling. His makes the meat tender, sweet, and ideal for American-style steaks. Here, consumers prefer juicy, buttery, richly marbled cuts. USDA beef grades such as Prime, Choice, or Select are largely based on this marbling. Meanwhile, Australian cattle are mostly grass-fed, either entirely natural or under organic systems. This results in leaner meat with firmer texture, deeper red color, and a purer beef flavor. High-end consumers in Japan and Europe often prefer Australian beef for its cleanliness and authentic taste. Free from growth hormones and industrial feed, it earns strong consumer trust. From an export standpoint, Dadarur, Australia has successfully built a beef from nature brand. Their plants might not match the US in robot counter output, but they're considered some of the cleanest and most traceable systems in the world. So, who wins this showdown? If you're a nation needing to churn out millions of tons of beef annually, then the US, with its high-speed automated systems, is your ideal model. But if your priority is premium quality, spotless hygiene, and full traceability from pasture to plate, then Australia shines. Each country has its own strategy, its own success story. And both have earned their place in the global beef industry. After diving deep into the beef processing lines of these two industry giants, which side are you on? The massive, high-speed precision of the US or the clean, detail-oriented, fully traceable systems of Australia? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos exploring the journey from farms to factories, where every cut of meat is a product of technology, dedication, and philosophy.